Hello there. Welcome back to Jedi Academy. I am Ben Kenobi, and with me is Jedi Master Tuck. How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
Doing good, doing good. Only 7 more days and they're adult, man. Only seven
Dude,
more days.
so close. So close.
When did we're going to get into it? Well, did you keep up with D23 at all? Did you keep up with the
I mean,
Lucasfilm
I watched the
channel?
trailers and stuff, yeah, but I didn't watch any of the panels or anything, no. I didn't get to see any of the panels
I
themselves.
had to say I'm a little disappointed. We didn't get that much.
Yeah. I think definitely Star Wars, we didn't get as much. I think you and me are a little different on Marvel, though. I think we got a lot from Marvel. And I think you said you didn't feel like we got as much from Marvel
I
either.
mean, we got stuff we already knew, but we didn't get any new stuff. And I think,
Okay. Yeah.
and I think we're getting to the point where fandom is a little spoiled. We're like,
Well, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
we need new stuff for every event. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's where we are right now.
That's where
And
we're at. That's where we're at. Absolutely.
you know, but we're talking about the Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, and there wasn't
No,
as much from Star Wars. Definitely not as much.
no
Pretty much
movie, no movie announcements.
nothing.
None.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no acolyte. Nothing about the
That
acolyte.
one I'm actually surprised about the most, I think. Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Dude, I'm so excited for that show too because that's so supposedly about Sith lore, and I mean it's supposed to go into that side of everything, which
But
I really was excited.
there's been no news. There's been no
Yeah. Oh
news
no,
about it.
no, we don't even
Is
have
that,
casting really yet. I haven't even heard any like main casting really.
no,
I've heard a
yeah,
few names, but nothing like
nothing
huge.
confirmed. Nothing confirmed.
Right. Right. Sure. Sure.
I'm sorry about that.
That's right.
Um,
No, that's right.
whatever. We got, did we get anything about the skeleton crew? Did we get anything new about that?
I think I heard there was a little news, but nothing. Again, nothing major. Nothing that was of note. I think they did announce the director though, right?
Well, maybe they confirmed it because it was heavily reported on that Sean Watts was going to do it.
Okay, well then never mind. Okay, then never mind. Okay, then other than that, no, I didn't really hear much about that either. I do know they at least mentioned it at some point though. I do know that they talked about it,
Yeah.
but I don't know exactly. Yeah.
What I'm most surprised about, no casting news about Ahsoka. Nothing about that. Nothing about that.
Yeah. The only that yeah. I mean, I guess yeah. At least knowing who's gonna
That
play each character. Yeah. I mean, because we
nothing's
already kind
been
of know who's in it. Yeah.
nothing's been confirmed. Nothing's been confirmed.
Hasn't Thrawn been confirmed though?
I don't think so. I mean, he might be in it, but we don't know who's playing him.
I want Matt Smith now to play him.
I think he might
I
be a
really
little.
kind of do.
Me too, but I think he's kind of busy right now
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
with
obviously,
House of Dragon, and
yeah.
I can't remember if he's going to be in the Doctor Who special coming out next year. But he's a little bit busy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no news on that. We got we got the trailer for Mandalorian Season 3. That
Yeah.
looks badass. That looks good.
Yeah. Can we bring that up and rewatch it real quick, just so we can kind of because it's actually been a day or two since I've watched it. So
Yeah,
can we
I,
react to it? Or
I,
I mean, if we don't, we don't have to. I was just wondering because I think I
um,
only watched it twice so far. I mean, I know what
I,
happens. I mean, Bo-Katan, obviously, she's pissed when he's coming in,
right.
and when he comes in, he's still got rain on his helmet, so he literally landed and walked right into the throne room.
Yep.
That's going to be very interesting, I think.
What is it? I think we got a new scene. I didn't watch it for Andor. Did you see that scene? Did you see anything new for
In the
that?
trailer?
No, for the Andor show.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they released
Well,
a
they
new.
released another trailer. They released a full trailer for that too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They released a new trailer.
okay. And then I must have missed it. Let me see.
I think
Oh,
I think there is a few new shots in that trailer for sure.
okay. Well, oh, Mandalorian.
Yeah. So here's why I bring that up. That scene is right at, because when we see him flying in, she's standing in a window that has rain on it on the outside, obviously.
Right.
And then he walks in and he has the rain still on his helmet. But we also get the scene of him underneath, because remember, he's got to go to the fountains or whatever it is underneath the planet. So after that conversation, at some point, she lets him go down there. So I'm wondering how that plays out, because she's not happy with him right now. So
No, she's not.
So rightfully so, from her point of view, rightfully so. But she's not happy with him.
From a certain point of view, nobody's happy with anybody in this universe.
Well, that's always true for sure. Yeah.
There's always somebody who's a little pissed. What I wasn't expecting, maybe you told me and I forgot.
Okay.
I'm a freak. He's in this.
I've heard that. Right. I think I've heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he is in it. I didn't see him in this trailer, though.
I did. I saw him in the trailer.
I missed that part. See, I definitely missed that part then, because I didn't see it.
Well, that's bring it up.
No, definitely. Let's go. Yeah, this, I mean, I think you and me are on the same page for sure on this one. I mean, this is easily my most anticipated right now.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously with Andor even coming out, I mean, this is what I want to see.
I'm just going to mute it because I don't want to get things on the copyright.
Sure. No, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's another interesting thing, is the armorer is the one narrating this one again.
Did you hear? Did you watch Sith Council today?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't yet.
Okay, so apparently, while you were at D23, Kathleen Kennedy took a shot at the woman who plays the armorer.
Really?
Because I guess they were all on the panel talking, and the armorer was talking, and Kathleen Kennedy got the mic back finally, and Kathleen Kennedy said, "Well, I guess you didn't talk way more than you ever had it written for you in the Mandalorian."
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a little bit of a shot, but that's kind of funny, honestly, to me. I think that's more of a joke than anything else.
Imagine how though any who plays the character.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get it from her point of view. It would definitely be.
That's a shot, man. Yeah. I mean, wow.
Yeah. No, it's a shot. It might be it's more of a warning shot. It's like across the bow, like the front, and doesn't hit.
So here's Mandalorian. There's Grogu, right?
Yep.
Grogu? Yeah.
Yep. This is from last season when they were on that boat.
Okay.
After they dropped off the fish lady. Now this is a new shot. This is them coming into the new where Grief Karga's from.
Okay.
The original planet.
Okay, and then the one you were talking about?
So this is the underneath. This is the fountains, and then now here's the armorer talking again.
Right.
And this is her telling him, "You have to go. You're not a Mandalorian anymore. You have to go and cleanse yourself because you took your helmet off." And then she's looking through the window. There's the rain. That's them. And then when he's talking to her in the throne room again, that's a good shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Right here.
Oh,
See, he's got rain on it. He's got
yeah.
rain on his helmet. So he literally just walked in from outside and she was watching him. I just think that shot means a lot. Like, I really think
Yeah.
that scene is going to mean a lot.
A lot of poor action.
Yeah.
Can we say
Bunch of.
how cool it is that he's in the Star Wars universe?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, how motherfucking brothers.
He's in 3 major universes, dude. That's crazy.
This, Predator, and Rocky, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so he's also in the Adam Sandler universe. Happy Gilmore and
Yeah.
and then the Nicky.
Yeah. No, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, absolutely. He's great in
Oh,
um,
oh, Mama Freak.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mama,
yeah.
not him, right?
Oh, yeah. Looks like him. Definitely looks like him.
Hey, I'm Mama Freak.
I hope. Yeah. Absolutely. That's exciting because that's at least a character people do like overall. So bringing him back makes sense.
Yeah. Hold on, I wanted to see something. Really interesting that they put her in the trailer?
I think she's a big enough character now. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they put her in Boba Fett.
Yeah. No, they didn't. Oh, wait, Boba Fett. Okay.
Yeah. When they're building the ship.
No, you're right. I thought you meant Obi-Wan for a second. I mean,
Oh,
like,
no. Yeah.
let
No.
me see that in
And
Obi-Wan.
so here's a question, though. Is that R5? Or not R5? Is it R5 or no? R6 from A New Hope? Remember when he brings C-3PO and one of those back with him first?
Oh,
And then it blows up, and he's like, "Hey, this one's messed up." And then
Yeah.
C-3PO says, "I'll vouch for that blue one."
oh yeah.
Is that the same one? Because this is
Look
only
at-
this would be about 10 years maybe after New Hope,
15?
something like that.
Isn't it after Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, this is after episode 3 or 6. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so could be.
So it's about 8 years after Return of the Jedi. So it's about 10 to 15 years, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be. I mean, that would be dope. That would be really cool.
It's same shape, same color, everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's literally the same droid. So
Okay, so I want to ask you this.
okay.
That scene in A New Hope,
Mm-hmm.
when and that's a droid, when he gets electrocuted,
Mm-hmm.
I have my own theory. I want to know what you think about this. My theory is somehow R2D2 made him shock him.
Yeah.
Because he knew he had to go with Luke Skywalker.
I would love if that is true. I would love it. I would absolutely love it if he just
Can
shot
you-
like a bolt at him and made him blow up.
Can you buy into that? I mean, is that
Oh, for
possible?
sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I can buy into that. Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, and 3PO didn't say that, would he have done something to 3PO as well?
Could have. Oh, I think he would have found 3PO and he would have done something to him while he was turned off.
No, but 3PO gets no respect from anybody.
I think R2 gets no respect, dude, because he's a warrior. He is actually a warrior.
No. I always Luke Skywalker gives him respect.
Oh, Luke does, yeah. And so does
Luke,
Anakin.
yeah.
So does Anakin.
Yeah,
but nobody
yeah.
else does. Nobody else does.
I mean, Obi-Wan does.
No. Obi-Wan is always calling him stupid droid and all. Yeah, no. Obi-Wan's always making fun of R2. Always. Even in episode 3, in Revenge of the Sith, he makes fun of him. He's like, where's your droid at when they're stuck in the elevator?
Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah, he always, even definitely in the Clone Wars more than anything, he always talked crap about R2. Yeah. Listen, I think R2 is way more of a warrior than people give him respect for. R2 is part of the reason that episode 2, they survive all of that too, by the way.
Oh, in the prequels, don't you have like superpowers?
Yeah, oh, he's
With
definitely
everything,
superpowered, yeah.
with everything he does,
Yeah.
he's able to access. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Anyway,
yeah. My movie.
Sorry. That's
Yeah.
another cool shot with the
Yeah.
fireworks, man. Yeah, it's a cool shot.
I love Baby Yoda.
I'm glad he's back. I just wish he would have stayed with. I think
Yeah.
staying with Luke was the right choice, but I love that he's back. So
Okay. 2023. Disney Plus.
yeah.
I like that. That looks good. I mean,
Oh no, it looks awesome.
what do you think about it? Do you think this can be the best season?
I mean, I think it could be. Yeah. I mean, I think it definitely has potential to be. I mean, but we'll have to see. I mean, topping that last season is going to be tough. Topping season 2 is going to be tough, even with all the stuff that we're seeing. So I'm thinking though that they're setting up where he's going to become a Bo-Katan Mandalorian and not a, whatever they're called, Mandalorian anymore. I think he's going to join Bo-Katan by the end of this season.
So let me ask you something. Now that Grogu is back with him, is Grogu going to be here until the end of the show? I mean, done with the question. Yeah, okay.
The only other thing I can see is, I think I said this before, is the only other possibility I can see is at the end of this season, there's something throughout this season that makes him say, no, I can't do this anymore. I need you to go with Luke. But I don't know what that would be.
I think we have that season though. I don't see that would mean too repetitive for me.
But he wasn't ready to give him up last season, though. If you remember, Luke says to him, he's waiting for your permission. And he didn't want to give him up. I think something might happen to the point where Grogu is in direct danger because of he's with the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian sees that and says, I can't put you in danger anymore without training. You have to train first. Then maybe we can. Like, I think there's going to be that, because even he says, Luke says to him, and I think it's in Boba Fett where is it Luke? Oh yeah, it's Luke at the end of season 2 when he says, without training, he will be very dangerous, or something like that. Maybe Grogu brings down something. Like maybe Grogu kills some people in this season, and he's like, no, I can't. No, you need training, dude. Like, you definitely need to be trained first.
Well, you know what?
Can we get Dark Grogu? Can we get Dark Grogu for like a minute? Like, he just taps into the dark side and just freaking turns into like a little lightning bolt.
What makes you think we don't have Dark Grogu already? What makes you think we don't have Dark Grogu already?
Oh, we might. Absolutely, we might. I mean, he loves to murder things. He loves to murder things.
He loves eating those eggs.
The eggs, the frogs. Anything that crawls around and can fit in his mouth is going in his mouth, dude, or that is there. He was eating the little spider eggs, remember?
Yeah. He likes sipping his tea?
Yep. He's a little villain, dude. He could easily be a little villain. There's no doubt about that.
Maybe.
Dude, what if the whole time when they're fighting, he's just sitting there sipping his tea going, good. Like, what if he's just doing the Palpatine and we don't know it?
Maybe he's the one who makes Ben afraid of Luke. Maybe he influences. No, I don't know.
Dude, well, hey, I hope at some point we the only thing is though in canon, I think it's I think it's canon now, is that Ben is Luke's first official student.
Okay.
So the only way Grogu can be a student there now would be after he builds it and Ben is there.
And Grogu can't be there when Ben's there.
Yeah.
Because we're with Grogu and we're with Grogu when the temple fell. We didn't see him.
I mean, how long is he really with Luke at that point? Maybe a
Yeah,
few weeks or months?
That's why I don't think he's going to go back to Luke. Yeah, the timeline doesn't make sense anymore.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's the right choice, though. I think that's the right
I know,
choice.
but I know this is bad, and I'm sorry. It's show business, not show friends. And the people, and the higher up, so like, this little creature is making us more money than anything else right now.
Cash cow, dude. He's an absolute cash cow for sure.
They're not getting it.
Dude, literally, I look like up Star Wars stuff all the time, like on Amazon, just in general, like shopping, you know, whatever. There is so much Grogu stuff. Like everything has Grogu on it. Everything has Grogu on it, dude.
Let me ask you, before season 1,
yeah,
do you think they knew what they had on them?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's freaking cute, man. I mean, if they watched the whole season, I think Filoni did. I think Filoni, or at least thought he had a good chance of having a good kid. You know what I mean? Maybe not to this extent, but
that was one hell of a secret. I don't know how they kept it, and I don't know how they didn't market him. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw it coming. Are you kidding?
No.
When that little hand popped out of that baby crater in the first episode, everybody fell in love instantly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It was kind of like when, follow me here, it was kind of like when John Wick's puppy died. Everybody was like, you fight those motherfuckers who killed the
puppy.
Yeah,
you kill every single one of them.
And you get justice for that.
Absolutely.
When everybody saw that green hand, you're like, protect that motherfucking Yoda baby with everything you got.
Still, one of my favorite scenes is that before we even see it, see Grogu, is him shooting, and we not knowing what he shot or who he shot, and then you just see IG-88 just fall. I love that shot because in that moment you know something. It's serious. It's serious. Like whatever it is, it's real. It's serious.
Is it IG-88 or is it IG-11?
11. I'm sorry. 11. No, 11.
Okay.
Yes.
I always get those two mixed up because I'm not familiar with.
No, 88 is Empire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, talking about Mandalorian 3, do you think we'll see Luke again?
Probably, but not this season.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it again this season because, like you said, then it gets cheap and repetitive if you just bring them back every season for an episode or two or whatever. Yeah.
Do you think we'll see Ahsoka?
Probably. Well, maybe not. Only because I think when she's talking to Luke, she's saying, "I'm leaving."
Right.
To go do her mission, so she might be gone.
I can see her getting one episode, kind of like how we got the Mandalorian episode in Boba Fett.
That's possible.
I can see us getting an Ahsoka episode, which will lead us right into her show whenever it comes out.
So if that happens, then here's my obvious question. I think is are we going to get? Is that where we're going to get the big, like, exposition drop as far as catching everybody up to where we are in Rebels?
I'm not back and forth with it.
Because that first episode really has to hit, don't you think?
Hell yeah.
To get everybody in.
Hell yeah. I've been saying that this whole time because
Yeah.
I know
you and me have talked about many times that I think, or at least I think, one of the biggest struggles they're going to have is getting everybody caught up to episode or season 5 of Rebels.
Right, because I'm sorry. I love Star Wars. We love Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We do this show every week.
Mm-hmm.
The general public don't know Rebels. I'm sorry.
No,
that's not true.
That's
Absolutely. Maybe 5% of the general public knows Rebels. And this is why I don't think Kathleen Kennedy says anything about TV. Because if she did,
mm-hmm.
I would be curious. We talked about this last time.
Okay.
I would be curious to find out how much power Filoni has over Kennedy when it comes to TV.
I don't think he has power over her. I just think he has enough cachet in that world to not be messed with by her as much.
I just wonder if it was anybody else who pitched her in the soccer show.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it would have gotten greenlit.
No. No way. No way. Not only would it not have got greenlit, Filoni wouldn't have allowed it because Filoni's already said this is my character. Nobody else.
I understand that, man.
Yeah. You're just saying, just hypothetically, if somebody
hypothetically, take the Filoni.
It would have to be a hell of a pitch. It would have to be a hell of a pitch, I think.
Because I'll tell you what. Everybody talks about her saying it's too inside baseball. Talking about how things are too inside baseball. I'll tell you what. If you don't watch Rebels, I think it's okay to inside baseball. For me personally.
If you don't know Clone Wars or Rebels, she's way too inside baseball.
Right. Yeah. And there is, hypothetically speaking, take Filoni out of it, I don't think the show gets made.
No. I think it's a tough pitch. I think it's a really tough pitch, yeah. To take a character, I mean, that would be similar to. I don't even know who that would be similar to. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it would be similar to like a Mace Windu or somebody like that because.
No, Mace Windu was in the movies. He was in episode 4.
Yeah.
He was in episode 1, 2, and 3.
What about like Cad Bane?
Cad Bane is another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be a tough one to sell to somebody, unless you pitched it exactly what that episode was with him and Boba Fett, which is a Western, a straight up Western on Tatooine with him. Something like that maybe could get through, but yeah, it's a tough pitch with a character like that. I think
having said all that,
yeah.
Whereas in Boba Fett, I think the Mandalorian episode was out of place.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this. If there's not an Ahsoka episode in Mandalorian Season 3, I would say that's a mistake. I think you have to have an Ahsoka show, like you said, to get everyone acclimated to this cast, to her.
Yeah, there's a lot more to that story than just I'm going to find Thrawn. Like, there's a lot more to that story, like a lot. So
okay.
I know you know that. I'm just saying it's a lot.
let's do an experiment real quick.
Okay.
Let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'm average John Smith right now. I know nothing about Rebels. I know nothing about Clone Wars. I'm a movie fan and I'm a Mandalorian fan.
Mm-hmm.
You pitch me the Ahsoka show.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah. So, geez, where do you start with where she is at this point? So at this point, Thrawn has Ezra and the nowhere.
Who's Thrawn and Ezra?
Exact. That's what I mean. There's so much more to the story you have to tell. It's not like I said. Yeah, it's impossible.
And that's a problem.
I'd have to recap. I'd have to recap season 3, 4, and 5 of Rebels.
And that's a problem with the Ahsoka show.
Oh, it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't want it. I want the show. Don't get me wrong. I want the show.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
John Smith knows nothing about.
No. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Like I said, that first episode can't just be exposition dump. It can't. It has to get people involved. It has to get people excited for this show.
Here's the catch, and I think you mentioned this one time. Maybe they know that. Maybe they're like, maybe Filoni's like, we know they're for the hardcore fans only. Fuck it, we want to do it. We're going to do it. People are either going to like it or not like it, but we're doing this anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, do we think that's a possibility that they know?
Yeah, but I think that if they do, they also are going to be thinking if we get people to watch this, maybe we can get some people to go back and watch Rebels. I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, really?
If they haven't watched Rebels to this point, and they're even, let's say, just a literal casual fan of Star Wars, if they haven't even watched Rebels to this point, I don't think they're going to go back and watch a whole animated show when there's so much live action stuff coming.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, don't forget about Clone Wars. Clone Wars is right there with
Rebels. Right, yeah, absolutely, yeah, because you definitely have to watch Clone Wars to know who Ahsoka is. I mean, you have to watch Clone Wars to know who she is.
Right. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I understand who she is. But again,
well,
I'm the exception to the rule.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I would say the Ahsoka show is the toughest show they're going to have to put out right now.
I think it is. Yes. I would agree with that. That one probably has the biggest uphill battle, except for Boba Fett. I think Boba Fett was in the same kind of boat in the sense that people knew the character, but nothing really about the character. Unless you were a big fan.
No, because don't forget episode 2 again, Attack of the Clones. Everybody knew who Boba Fett was. Everybody,
like I said, a little bit, but not a lot. Not enough to be like, I know this character, everything I should know about this character.
No, but they know more about Boba Fett than they know about Ahsoka Tana.
No, that's fair. No, absolutely, that's fair. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it was in a similar position where. Yeah, that's all. But I know what you mean. Yeah, for sure. People definitely knew who Boba Fett was, for sure.
Right.
When even if you didn't know. Yeah. So, look. I think, like I said, I think you're probably onto something there where they have to give us something before the show comes out, because that first episode I think has to be not action packed, but it has to get people's attention. It really does have to get people's attention.
I'll say this. It was a mistake not to release a trailer this week. At D23. It was a mistake.
Yeah, because I think the only way it works, the way I kind of pitched it, or kind of what you just said, is is that if the story is written in a way where it gives the people that want this season of, Rebels basically, and the story also serves people that don't know a lot about the character and gives them enough to chew on as far as story goes.
And man, that's a tough order.
It's tough.
That is a tough order.
Yeah. Because again, I don't know how you tell this story without the background of it. Again, it's a very complicated story.
I guess they could say they would be cheap. They would be a cheap thing to do. They could say Ahsoka Tano is Anakin Skywalker's Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's no opening pitch.
Yeah, but again, why is it so important that she's going all the way to the outer regions to find this one person that has this other one person? Like, it's very...
Yeah, I mean, I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. No, I agree with you.
We're saying the same thing, and we both agree.
Because, I mean, you can simplify the story to, look, she's going after a bad guy to save another Jedi. You can simplify it to that.
Yeah, right.
But that's not everything that's happening. It's just not, and we know that.
But maybe that's all the casual fans need.
Maybe. And maybe it is.
Maybe that's all maybe that's what they're banking on. That's my guess. They're banking on, I don't know if that sounds good, but they're banking on the casual fans don't need to know that much.
Right.
And they don't really care to know that much.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing to bank on? Probably not.
No.
It's a little insulting if you ask me. It's a little insulting.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I will admit I'm very biased because I love Rebels, so I'm very biased. I want to see this more than anything, but like you said, for a casual fan, it's a tough sell if it's not good. Or good too. You know what I mean by good, but yeah.
It's a tough sell. Can you imagine if it didn't turn out that good? Can you imagine if it...
Well, I mean, I guess as long as we don't get the Power Rangers again, I mean, it's at least better than Boba Fett. So somehow we'll get the Power Rangers. Somehow we will get them.
They weren't Power Rangers. They were Biff Tannen's gang from Back to the Future Part 2.
It was Voltron. It was definitely Voltron. That's what it was. It was Voltron. They just didn't form up. I
didn't like Boba Fett. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Cad Bane was cool. I really think that. Cad Bane was cool. And like everyone, I love the Mandalorian episode.
Yeah. Well, and that's saying something, when you have to say that probably arguably the best two episodes are the episodes that he's not even in. There's an issue with that.
You think? Really?
And I've always said it. Boba Fett's my favorite character. He always will be. But the show was not great. It was not a great. There
was one thing I'm happy about that didn't come out this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm happy we didn't get an announcement for Boba Fett Season 2.
I don't think we're going to get that.
That was rumored. And somebody thought we might get it this weekend. So the fact that we didn't makes me a little happy. I'm not going to lie, it makes me a little happy.
I'm fine either way, I think. That's really all I can say. I'm fine either way.
I actually this last week. I'll ask you again. What would you like more? Boba Fett Season 2 or Obi-Wan Season 2?
It's still a tough one, man. I go back and forth on this. I don't know, man. My heart wants Boba Fett Season 2, but my mind wants Obi-Wan Season 2. But I kind of don't want either at this point. Yeah. I really don't, because I like where Obi-Wan ended, And Boba Fett just wasn't good enough for a season 2 to me. It just wasn't. It wasn't a strong enough show. If the show around everything would have been better, then maybe, but it just, yeah.
Neither show really leaves themselves open for a season 2 either.
No, and I mean, you could now, since they've heard the criticisms of Boba Fett, maybe they could give us now the actual Boba Fett we thought we were going to get, which is him as a gangster, but I think it's too late. I think it's too late.
It's a long shot, man. It's a long shot.
Yeah. I just think it's too late now, because after you show him kind of like, the criticisms, which he was very soft. He just was. He was very soft and sort of inept, which is not Boba Fett. Boba Fett can, So, yeah, he wasn't handled well, unfortunately, as a character. He just wasn't.
And I think we both agree. We love Obi-Wan, right? We love that show.
Yeah, I love Obi-Wan, yeah.
There's really nowhere to take season 2.
No, I mean, unless, if they want to give us the Qui-Gon's and Obi-Wan stuff, I mean, that's fine, but I would kind of rather not see it at this point. Like I said, I think that show ended where it needed to end, which is we got the final Vader and Obi-Wan fight, or the first, the middle fight, the second fight.
I will say this. And you remember, I didn't call the very last scene of the episode. I called it the week before. I knew it was going to end like that. And Qui-Gon showing up. I called that.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, you definitely did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very last scene. Very, very last scene. One freaking line. That's what we got. One line. Yeah. That was a little disappointing. I'll admit that. But overall, again, I love the show. I love the show.
You know what I thought he was going to say? I thought he was going to come out to Obi-Wan and say, Obi-Wan, I have some time to think. I want to change my name. I'm no longer Qui-Gon Jinn. Call me Qui-Gon Skywalker now.
Oh my God. No. Nope. I would have quit. I would have quit Star Wars. I quit Star Wars if that happens. No, I would have. You know what I think would have been really funny? They would have never done it, but I think it would have been really funny if the first thing he said to him was, I made you promise me to watch over the kid, and you let him turn into me. Like, what is going on right now? You didn't kill him? Like, you didn't kill him? Like, that's what I wanted. Just him. Just like, you didn't kill him. You didn't finish him.
Now we have another boy you have to look after. Are you going to look after this boy this time? Or is he going to turn evil too?
No, what he's going to do is he's going to go fight Vader again and then disappear like freaking Harry Houdini over there doing a Houdini. That's what he does. He pulls a Houdini and fighting Vader. New Hope. It's like, nah, I'm not going to watch this kid either. I'm just going to let him figure it out. I got him off Tatooine. What else did you want from me? I got him off Tatooine.
Obi-Wan.
That's so not fair to Obi-Wan. He's such
Obi-Wan. I never told you. But I have a certain set of skills. And I'm not afraid to use if you mess up again. I have a certain set of skills, Obi-Wan.
What if he was just? What if the only line he said to him was, "You really fucked this one up, didn't you?" What if that was all he said to him? Like, you really messed this one up, man. Like, you really messed everything up here, didn't you?
No, you want to know the one line he should have said? This is it.
All right,
Obi-Wan. You had one fucking job, and you messed that up. You had one fucking job.
I just know.
You're dead to me.
Oh, dude.
You're dead to me.
I want the Qui-Gon Yoda scene where Qui-Gon is just like, you didn't know it was Palpatine. You had no idea. No idea that guy was the Emperor. You had no idea. No idea? All right. Told you guys this for 20 freaking years. I've been telling you guys this. I told y'all, and you didn't listen to me.
And you're
And
not
that's what
him.
happens to y'all.
And you're not him. I told you about Anakin. I told you about Anakin.
Right, that's
I
fair.
warned you. I warned you about Anakin.
That's fair. That's
You
fair
didn't
too.
listen to me.
So
You
did
didn't
Mace.
listen to me.
Mace was the first one that was like, I don't trust this kid. I don't trust this kid at
Hey,
all.
we trusted you.
Yep.
You didn't trust us. We told you. We told you, motherfuckers. And then you see Mace with you.
Because Dooku almost turned Qui-Gon at one point. Dooku almost turned him.
Mace with you shows up. And he's like, what the fuck you want? I motherfucking told you about Anakin. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and
I'm
it-
so
and
excited.
it-
Dude, I'm excited for Secret Invasion.
me
Just to see
too.
him. Just to see him have. Yeah, man. That's going to be great to see him back. Yeah. I love that so much.
How did we get you? All right. Oh.
No, Samuel, it just popped in my head because of Samuel L. Jackson. It just popped in my head.
So,
Go ahead.
what else did I want to talk about? We talked about D23. We talked about all those shows that are coming out.
Yeah, not much, man. We just didn't get anything really from it.
No. I am going to watch a few Clone Wars episodes before Tales of a Jedi. Because that trailer looked good and I want to get somewhat acquainted with that universe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It looks good.
Dude, there's a lot. We can say a lot about Anakin, but he was a good master.
Yep.
He was a good master to Ahsoka. He really was.
Yeah, he was, my man. Yeah.
He almost left the Jedi Order because of her.
And talking about rebels and talking about Ahsoka, that fight that they had in that season, was it season 2 or season 3 finale?
I think that's 3. I think that's season 3 finale. Yeah.
It was one win fight.
Oh, it's one of the best fights. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But the only thing that's weird about that for me, and kind of, I just don't remember where this is in the timeline compared to Obi-Wan. But he's the one that says Ahsoka to her. But in Obi-Wan, he says, I killed Anakin, not you. I did. Long ago, I killed Anakin. But in that moment, he was Anakin again to Ahsoka. He was definitely Anakin again for a minute. Because he reaches out to her.
Yeah. It had to be around the same time, didn't it?
That's it's very close. It has to be very close in the timeline. I don't know exactly, but it's definitely close. It's within, I would think, 5 or 6 years.
And the question is, did that happen before or after Obi-Wan was Vader?
Right. It's just a weird thing for me because in that moment he is Anakin for a second, but in Obi-Wan he's basically saying I'm Vader, 100% Vader all the time. So but I do also know that he is very conflicted throughout this time. Like
I know, man.
So it's not like it's impossible, but it's just a weird. But again, I think it fits each show. It fits the scene and the character that the scene is with.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. So like, I have no problem with what he says to each of them, but I do think it's a contradiction. Maybe not even a contradiction. It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird moment that we have to live with, I think. I mean,
I don't think it messes up the Vader character at all. I just think I think it's depending on when it is, because there is a point where he is only Vader. Like, he is definitely only Vader. But there's also a point where he's very conflicted too. So they could easily explain it that way. So I just don't know where it's at. But yeah. But I love that
Uh,
scene because when he says to Obi-Wan, and he's almost kind of he's almost being Anakin in a sense that he's being his friend kind of by saying, "No, I'm taking this weight off your shoulders. You didn't kill me. I killed him, or you didn't kill him. I killed him." Do you know what I mean?
See, I see that was Vader bragging. That was Anakin.
Oh, it is.
I would say that is. You think you killed Anakin Skywalker? Bitch, please. I killed Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, it's definitely that. But I do think, and again, I don't mean it like he's trying to be a friend to him, but I think in that moment he is taking a little bit of weight off of Obi-Wan's shoulders by saying that to him because
Agreed,
that's a big weight.
After that moment, Obi-Wan is able to tell Leia good stuff about Anakin. And after that moment, he's able to separate Vader and Anakin as two separate beings.
Which is why, from a certain point of view, he didn't technically lie to Luke.
Right. Now, here's a question. Did they put that line in the show to fix that problem? I'm guessing they did.
Probably.
I'm guessing 100% they did.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it ever really didn't make sense, though, even at the time, because he does say to him that from a certain point of view. I mean, he's saying basically like, yeah, I didn't give you the whole story, but it is. I know that your father killed.
I know.
Well, actually, no. You know what? Man, you always get me with these things, man. Because up until that point, or at least as fans, up until that point, we don't know that they have that conversation. So he could, from our point of view, before that show, all we have is episode 3. Then that, So all we know is, Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, because it definitely does fix that part. It absolutely fixes it.
And however they can fix, if Obi-Wan is dead, and of course, how the fuck is he able to sit on that log? That we might never know.
Look, when you go to the ghost world, there are the things in the ghost world. The trees are there. There's still stuff there. There's stuff going on. It's like when Frodo puts on the ring, man. He doesn't just like fall down. He's still on the ground.
Are you saying there's an upside down to
there
Star
you go.
Wars?
Perfect. That's how you can think of it. Yeah, I do. I have no idea. I have no idea why he sits on the log. That is one of the funnier things, though, because you would think like, I mean, he can walk through walls. Wouldn't he be able to? So why wouldn't he just fall through solid objects like that? Yeah. But he's the Force, so maybe the Force gives him the.
Dude,
I can't even finish that statement because I have no idea how it would do it.
And how did Kylo Ben and Kylo Ren revive Rey? This we never know.
Well, you know what? In Star Wars, things happen, sir. In Star Wars, things happen.
You know what? I almost made it one whole episode about not talking about the fucking sequels.
No, we're not going to do it either. I'll tell you what. I kind of look at Star Wars now as how Joe explained Game of Thrones in the books. How it's like from people's perspective. It's written from a couple people. So I just feel like everything now is just from whoever. Like Obi-Wan's from Obi-Wan's perspective. It's not exactly the truth. It's not exactly a lie. It's just that was how he saw it.
How I look at it, Star Wars. Episodes 1 through 6, that is canon, that is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everything else is something else. Some good, some bad, some really good, some
really bad.
Really bad.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of just how you. I'm to the point where now I just want to have fun with it. I don't want to hate it anymore. So Not that I ever really hated it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I just
Anyway.
I love the world, man. I love the world, and I hope we keep getting new stuff, man. I just don't want to see a day now where we don't have Star Wars stuff coming out. That's what I'm kind of worried about now.
I hope for the best.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
All right, man. Let's wrap this sucker up. Tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, hopefully I can get it right tonight.
Yeah.
So you guys can find me on Twitter at Jedi Master Tuck. You can also find me here on Sundays at Geekdom Uncut, on Mondays at and I'm getting them confused because I was getting ready to say Geekdom Initiative. Tuesdays on Geekdom Initiative, Mondays on Ben, you're gonna have to help me out, Fellowship of Geekdom, and Wednesdays here on Jedi Academy, guys. Also, you can find me in the Facebook group at Multiverse Geekdom, and please, guys, like and subscribe. We are still trying to get to 100, so please like, subscribe, and share for us, guys. So.
And you guys can find me at my Twitter, Ben5. And you can find me Monday on Fellowship, Teenage Geekdom Initiative, Wednesday on Jedi Academy, Friday on the Weekly Geekdom, Sunday on Geekdom Uncut. You guys can also find me on the Northern Entertainment Group every Tuesday on the Right That Tape, and every Saturday morning on the Northern Countdown. My God, I think I'm streaming every day, and I'm having fun.
I don't know how, yeah, man. Hey, that's what matters. As long as you're having fun doing it. Absolutely.
Exactly, man.
No, I love doing it. I love doing the shows we have, man. I love it.
So we'll see you in a few days.
Yeah.
May the force be with you guys, always.
May the force be with you.